Hey lovely, so in today's video I'm going to talk about length retention, what you can do to retain your length. Our hair is always growing out. How do you actually retain the growth that you're growing out? See, with my photo on the thumbnail, my hair has grown. You guys can see it too. So I'm going to share a few tips of how to retain length. So the first tip that I would share with you is doing protective styling. As you can see, I have mini braids right now. Undoing this, I'm not really undoing the rest of the hair. Protective styling, if you know how to do protective styling well, you would definitely retain length on your natural hair. These braids, I did them on the 5th of August and today is the 27th of October. Nearly 3 months. If I get lazy, I might actually reach 3 months. Okay, protective styling, you guys, grows the hair. You are not manipulating your hair, which is another topic that I'm going to talk about as well. So that's how you retain length. There are certain protective styles that you can do and you don't see any kind of length retention. Like if you do like tight protective styles, you don't take care of your hair whilst it's in the protective style. When you take down your hair will be extremely dry. It starts breaking off. Then you are like, okay, I thought protective style grew out the hair. Why is my hair breaking off? Sis, what were you doing when you had the protective style in? Were you moisturizing? Were you doing treatments? If not, that's why your hair is growing and breaking off. So protective styling, you need to know exactly what you must do when you have the protective style in. That's why I love doing mini braids, because it gives me access to my hair and my scalp. I can do treatments after treatment. You guys have seen my channel. I do treatments, Ayurvedic treatments in my hair. I oil my scalp, I massage my scalp. Those things, they will help your hair and they will actually thicken your hair whilst your hair is in a protective style. That's the first one. Second one is low manipulation. Low manipulation means you are not in your hair 99% of the time. So I'm actually not touching the strands of my hair. I'm just touching my hair whilst it's already protected. I'm not prone to so much breakage because my hair is already plaited. But if you have your hair out, like strands out, and you touch your hair like most of the time, you're going to break your hair. It's a lot of manipulation on your natural hair. So low manipulation can give you length retention on your natural 4C hair. Now I would do treatments. I've done a lot of treatments. You can actually watch the video I installed the mini braids and see between that time and now the treatments that I did. Those are the treatments that actually grew my hair and gave me length retention on my natural 4C hair. I think I'll actually be switching to chunky twist or mini twist just to change up a bit, but mini braids have grown out my hair. So low manipulation will give you length retention. Other thing as well that will give you length retention on your natural hair is moisturizing your ends on a daily, did you get me right, daily basis, sis. Daily basis, sis. Moisturizing your ends is very, very important. Your hair is growing out from your scalp, and if you moisturize your ends are not going to break off. You're actually going to retain the growth that you've grown out from your scalp. So that's what I have been doing ever since watching Kelly Proverbs video. I actually posted that video on my channel. I'll link it below. Go and check it out. Kelly Proverbs was actually moisturizing her hair when she started her hair growth journey. She was moisturizing in the morning and at night. She was doing that consistently, and that's when she started seeing length retention on her natural curly hair. That's when she started seeing length retention on her natural hair. She was moisturizing her ends and sealing the ends as well. So I started doing that as well, and I saw that my ends are so soft, they are so manageable. Moisturizing your ends will give you length retention on your natural 4C hair. That's how you reach mid-length. Okay, that's how you grow your hair longer if you pay attention to your ends and tuck them away. Right now, as you can see, my ends are not exposed to the outside elements. My ends are tucked in. That's what you want. You don't want your ends to be exposed to the outside elements. They get drier quickly. So make sure that you are tucking your ends in whilst you have that protective style. And I saw that ever since I started tucking my ends in, my ends are always moisturized. So that is how you retain length on your natural 4C hair. We talked about moisturizing your ends on a daily basis. Now let's talk about eating healthy. Yes, sis. Eating healthy will give you length retention. When I started eating healthy, I already had the mini braids in. But you know, with my hair in the front, I normally get slow growth, okay? But right now, when I pull them like this, now when I pull my braids like this, you can see a lot of growth because of eating healthy. So I eat healthy, guys, and let me tell you, when you start eating healthy, your hair will show as well, like the growth that is coming out. It will show that you're actually eating healthy. So I started eating healthy: bananas, apples, pears, eggs, you know, foods that are high in protein, quinoa. It's not like I was like the guru of eating healthy. I was trying to include healthy food into my diet, and that helped me to retain a lot of length. Okay, I would really recommend you to eat healthy because that will help to retain length on your natural 4C hair. You guys, if I pull out my hair right now, you will be shocked with the growth that I was able to grow out. I have a lot of growth. I eat berries, I eat my smoothies, you know, it's just, you know, even my edges too, they're starting to grow back. I eat flax seeds as well. Look at that growth. Like, seriously, look at that growth. Don't know whether it's focusing, but this is all the growth that I was able to grow out. So eating healthy will help you to retain length because your hair will actually grow out faster. I've never experienced this fast growth, you guys. I've never, okay? I'm really excited about this hair growth journey, that I'm able to retain length, and my hair is so much healthier, so much thicker. The other tip as well to retain length on your natural 4C hair is doing treatments. I cannot stress this enough. I know that you know my channel already. I do Ayurvedic treatments, I do hot oil treatments, I do a lot of treatments, and that has helped me to actually retain length. My hair is being fed with those treatments. My hair is being fed nutrients from those ingredients that I'll be using. My hair is happy when I do treatments, and that is how I am able to retain length. That's why sometimes just thinking that your hair will retain length without you doing anything to your hair, it's not gonna work. You actually have to put in the work, sis. So treatments have really helped me to be able to retain length. And when I was actually taking down my hair, I saw that my actual inside the braid, it was so moist, or moisture. It was so moisture. It was so moisturized, or moisture, whatever I want to call it. It was so moisture, you understand? My braids were so moisturized. I deep condition on a weekly basis. I do not skip, which takes me to my next point. If you feel like the protective style that you're doing is not actually allowing you to take care of your actual hair, then that protective style is not good for you. If you see length, that's good. If you see no length retention, then ciao, I think you have to change to another protective style. I saw that what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Deep conditioning will give you length retention. I do not skip my deep conditioning regimen. I deep condition on a weekly basis. Can somebody comment below and say weekly basis so that I know that you are listening? Weekly basis, I deep condition my natural hair, and let me tell you, that has worked for me. Okay, my hair is so soft, it's getting all the nutrients that it needs. So my hair it's able to grow out even more stronger and thicker. Your hair does not break off easily because you're actually deep conditioning on a weekly basis. So that will give you length retention. If you don't have a hair regimen, I'm sorry, chair. It might take you some time to retain length on your natural hair. That takes me to my next point. You must have a hair regimen that you follow on a weekly. Somebody say weekly. Hey, weekly basis. You are supposed to have a healthy hair regimen that you follow on a weekly basis. If you're not following a solid hair regimen, how are you going to grow out your hair? Your hair does not even know when it's getting a deep conditioner. Your hair does not know when it's getting water, ordinary tap water. Your hair does not know. Your hair is just saying, please help us. We need some aqua. We need some hydration. You think it's okay for your hair to cry out? You need to have a solid, somebody say solid in the comment section, solid hair regimen that you follow on a weekly basis. So I actually do this, you guys. Deep condition my hair, do a pre-poo, deep condition, moisturize every single week. I do not skip. If you see me skipping, I'm very, very busy. I don't have time for my hair. But ciao, I try to do that on a very consistent basis. The last one that I want to talk about, I always keep my hair in a bun. I don't let my hair down, okay? Right now I have my hair in a bun with my ends tucked away. That's how you're going to retain length. If you just have your hair down, your hair is rubbing against your clothes, sis, that length retention is so hard to reach. You understand? It's gonna be so hard. Serious. So you need to make sure that your ends are tucked away, your hair is in a bun or something, because child, that's how you're gonna retain length. So my hair is always in a bun. And I also try to teach my daughter as well the same thing, that you need to keep your hair tied. You can retain length, because if your hair is just down, your ends are dry, they are rubbing against your clothes, child, you're not gonna see length retention. Length retention is more about looking after your ends, not your roots, not your scalp. It's more about the ends of your hair. Are your ends dry? Are your ends smiling? Are your ends frowning? Ciao. All these things, they are so important. If your ends are like this, then there's no length retention you're gonna see. If your ends are like this, then we're gonna see that length coming in. You understand? Your ends have to be moisturized. Your ends have to be tucked away. Your ends have to be tucked away. That's how you can see length retention. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, ciao, please give me a big thumbs up. Ciao, please. Give me a thumbs up, ciao, and tell me, what are you doing for length retention? What are you doing to grow your hair longer and retain length on your natural 4C hair? What are you actually doing? I want to know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching once again. I appreciate you, and bye for now. Okay.